Don't skip. Welcome to Stoic Life, X9 channel. Have you ever stopped to consider that being extremely kind can actually be a stumbling block in your partnerships? Today, we'll dig deep into the nice guy issue these men typically ponder. They consider themselves to be the perfect partners, the good every woman desires, but is simply being nice enough to stand out. Or is this mindset actually hamper their chances more than the so-called jerk they often blame? In this talk, we'll explore an intriguing idea derived from ancient Stoicism that might just transform the way you engage with women by adopting the Stoic philosophy, which is based on the qualities of discernment, bravery, justice, and moderation force us to re-evaluate. In our attempt to play the nice guy, we'll look at how being too amiable can sometimes result in a lack of sincere regard and connection. When using Stoic principles, you may cultivate a more balanced attitude where your activities are not just about being polite, but about being wise, and just this shift not only enhances relationships while bringing you closer to your basic beliefs, which leads to a more fulfilled life. So, whether you're just curious or you felt ignored in spite of your niece, this video is for you. If you're interested in improving your interpersonal dynamics through Stoicism, make sure to hit that like button to share and subscribe to receive updates on more insightful content. If you find these insights useful, please let's watch this video with friends who could gain from a Stoic approach to relationships. First things first, despite their good intentions, many nice guys fall into the one. Being polite is not essential. Fallacy of thinking that their goodwill would bring them a romantic partner by default relationship. This belief, while well-intentioned, often leads to disappointment. Stoicism teaches us that we should act virtuously without expecting a specific outcome, while being respectful and well-mannered is great. It rarely guarantees romantic interest. Kindness is a wonderful quality, but it alone doesn't spark romance. If you're solely focused on being the nice guy, this might actually work against you. Women may appreciate nice men and enjoy their company, seeing them as great friends and listeners. However, that doesn't necessarily translate into romantic attraction. There's no romantic thrill in just being nice. It doesn't build the tension or chemistry needed for a romantic connection. Remember, being nice shouldn't come with the expectation of romance thinking, otherwise can seem unattractive or even manipulative from a Stoic perspective. It's important to remember that your actions should be driven by virtue and integrity, not by the hope of a specific outcome. If you're nice just to win someone over, it raises the question, are you truly kind, or are you using kindness as a strategy? This approach can come across as manipulative and insincere, which is counterproductive to genuine relationships. A Stoic man strives to be kind and virtuous because it's the right thing to accomplish, not because he anticipates a reward. Marcus Aurelius, a notable Stoic philosopher, highlighted the significance of operating with good intentions regardless of the outcome. When you apply this to your dealings with women, it means being kind and courteous without expecting anything in return. Real kindness is unselfish and doesn't come with strings attached. Many great individuals find themselves constantly disregarded because they wait for their goodness to be repaid. Yet it seldom is. Instead of focusing exclusively on being pleasant, attempt to cultivate additional traits that contribute to a well-rounded character. Confidence, assertiveness, and a sense of purpose are attractive attributes that can complement your generosity and make you more enticing. For example, you're interested in someone, and you always go out of your way to do pleasant things for her, like bringing her coffee or helping with her chores. Although she could appreciate your gestures, if you never express your own desires or exhibit any romantic passion, she may never consider you as more than a friend. On the other hand, if you combine your generosity with confidence and make your intentions clear, you create the potential for a deeper connection. For example, you're interested in someone And you always go out of your way to do nice things for her, like buying her coffee or helping with her projects, while she might appreciate your gestures. If you never express your own desires or show any romantic interest, she may never see you as more than a friend. On the other hand, if you combine your kindness with in conclusion, by being kind and confident, you open up the possibility of a deeper connection is not the key to a woman's heart, but it's a good place to start and can lead to many opportunities. In particular, if you anticipate receiving something in return, adopt the Stoic mindset of acting morally for its own sake and concentrating on developing into a well-rounded person. In this manner, your generosity will be sincere and you'll be more likely to. 2 tips for creating happy and meaningful relationships are: first, don't hide who. 2. Stay true to who you are. Guys like you tend to hide their actual selves from women, but this is an error that goes against the tenets of Stoicism. As a Stoic, you ought to live in harmony with your actual nature, accepting who you really are, how you act with your friends. Lively, self-assured, sharing your hobbies, making jokes and taking pleasure in the limelight. This is the time when you're being genuine and it's attractive. However, many nice guys undergo a dramatic change in the presence of someone they find attractive. Suddenly they try too hard to embody the good guy image, avoiding any behavior that might seem aggressive or selfish. This shift, though well-intentioned, usually backfires. Women can typically tell when someone isn't being genuine. They aren't interested in someone who doesn't show their true personality, who acts too passively, or who tries too hard to please. Women are attracted to authenticity. They want to interact with someone who has engaging things to say, who can laugh, and who isn't afraid to be themselves. Think about the last time you went out with a group of friends and how effortlessly the conversation flowed. You joked around, shared your thoughts without filtering them, and didn't worry about impressing anyone. Now compare that to a situation where you were on a date and felt the need to agree with everything the other person said, or avoided talking about your interests because you feared they might not find them interesting. The latter situation is draining and unsustainable. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, reminds us in his Meditations to be true to ourselves and not to pretend to be something we are not. He wrote, "Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect." This advice applies to all areas of life, including relationships. When you hide your true self, you lose respect for yourself and create a foundation of dishonesty in any potential relationship. So instead of molding yourself to fit a certain image, just be yourself. If she doesn't appreciate you for who you are, then it probably wasn't meant to be, but you're more likely to capture attention and form genuine connections when you stop dimming your personality, embrace your individuality, stay true to your principles, and let your authentic self shine through. This approach is not only more attractive, but also more sustainable and fulfilling in the long run. Number 3, don't just wait for a 3. Don't just wait for a chance. Are you always letting her make the decisions? Do you find yourself waiting for your crush to notice you and make the first move? This is a common mistake among nice guys. They invest a lot of time and effort into someone they like, then sit back and hope she will initiate something. However, most women appreciate someone who takes the lead. If you're interested in someone, you need to show it by being confident and straightforward. Let's face it, if you're always on the sidelines waiting for her to make the first move, you might never get noticed. Confidence is attractive, and showing that you can take charge of the situation reflects a strong, appealing character. Imagine a scenario where you've been admiring a woman from afar. You think about her constantly and try to be around her, hoping she'll see your value and make the first move. But here's the thing, you're putting your happiness in someone else's hands. This isn't just about dating. It's about taking control of your life. The Stoics believed in taking responsibility for our actions and not leaving things to chance. Don't relegate yourself to the background in your relationships. You won't get anywhere by just waiting on the sidelines. Be proactive, take the initiative, even if things don't work out. At least you'll know you gave it your best shot. The fear of rejection can be paralyzing, but remember that inaction is the real enemy. By taking the initiative, you're not only showing your interest, but also demonstrating your willingness to take risks for what you desire. Every time you step up, you're practicing resilience and courage, crucial traits for personal growth. If you're at a party and you see someone you're interested in, don't just stand in the corner hoping she'll come talk to you. Approach her with confidence. Introduce yourself and start a conversation. This isn't about being aggressive, it's about showing genuine interest in taking control of your destiny. The Stoics taught that we should focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. You can control your actions and decisions, but you can't control how someone else will respond. By taking the initiative, you're practicing self-reliance and courage, both key aspects of Stoic philosophy. This mindset not only applies to romantic pursuits, but to all areas of life. Every time you take the initiative, you are reinforcing your agency and reducing the anxiety that comes from uncertainty. Even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for, you've gained the experience and grown stronger in your resolve to live a life true to your principles. Remember, being a nice guy doesn't mean being passive. It means being respectful and kind, but also strong and assertive when it comes to your own life. So next time, don't wait for a chance. Create one, show your interest. Take the lead and embrace the Stoic virtue of courage. Even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing you lived according to your values and took control of your own path. Living a life of integrity and courage means stepping out of your comfort zone and taking bold steps toward your goals. Each time you act with intention, you're developing a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Number 4. Avoid falling too quickly. Do you find yourself instantly? 4. Avoid falling too quickly, attracted to every good-looking woman you meet. This common pitfall, especially for nice guys, can lead to disappointment and frustration. Nice guys often commit too deeply. Too soon, they get caught up in the excitement of meeting someone attractive and commit before really knowing the person. But the truth is, most women might not be the right match for you when searching for a partner. It's likely that 99% of women won't gel with your personality, yet many men focus primarily on a woman's looks at the start. Nice guys often fall into this trap because desperation can cloud judgment. When you're desperate for a relationship, you might fall for just about anyone. However, women aren't usually attracted to men who are quick to fall in love. They meet plenty of such men, so it's nothing unique. Instead, women are drawn to men who maintain some distance, who aren't mesmerized by their beauty right away. These men don't rush to lavish excessive praise or perform numerous favors. Instead of trying to win her over quickly, they let women come to them, so hold back a bit. Just because someone is physically attractive doesn't mean they're right for you, or even worth pursuing. By distinguishing between romantic interest and simply physical attraction, you'll have a better chance of building genuine connections. Let's connect this with Stoic principles. The Stoics teach us to practice self-control and to be cautious of our initial impressions. When you meet someone attractive, it's easy to get swept away by emotions and excitement, but a Stoic would advise you to take a step back and evaluate the situation rationally. Are you really interested in this person for who they are, or are you just reacting to their looks? For example, you meet a woman at a party, she's stunning and immediately catches your eye. Instead of jumping in and trying to impress her with compliments and favors, take a different approach. Engage in a meaningful conversation. Ask her about her interests and values and see if they align with yours. Show genuine curiosity about her as a person, not just as an object of desire. This not only sets you apart from the countless men who fall head over heels too quickly, but it also gives you the chance to build a connection based on mutual respect and understanding. By slowing down and practicing self-control, you'll be able to make better decisions and form healthier relationships. Remember, true attraction goes beyond physical appearance. It's about finding a companion who can accompany you on your path of personal development and who upholds your ideals. So the next time you find yourself drawn to someone's looks, channel your inner Stoic and take a minute to reflect. By doing so, you'll be on the path to building more significant and lasting connections. Number 5. Don't merely tick 5. Don't just tick boxes. Have you ever asked a woman exactly what she's looking for in a partner? She might mention wanting someone sensitive, a good listener, or supportive. It's easy for nice guys to hear this and try to become exactly that, molding themselves in to the perfect image of sensitivity and attentiveness that they think women desire. However, women often share only part of what they're truly looking for. They might not articulate the need for chemistry, excitement, or the feeling of being challenged, because these are more intuitive desires. So while you're busy ticking off the boxes of being the perfect listener or the most considerate pal, you might be losing out on the deeper connection that SP's real attraction, while they might regard compassion and sensitivity. Initial attraction is crucial. Women are drawn to someone who sparks romantic intrigue, makes them giggle, and carries an air of intelligence and confidence. Imagine a man who listens intently, remembers every while, having attention to detail and being always available are commendable traits. They don't, ladies, need to sense a connection that goes beyond simple kindness. Thus, you need to generate a spark. Thrills, challenges, and a hint of unpredictable stoicism, important to be true to oneself and to live in accordance with nature and reason, applying this to relationships. Stop trying to mold yourself into a checklist of traits you think will make you more attractive. Instead, focus on being your authentic self if you're naturally caring. Let that shine, but also show your other qualities, your passions, your humor, and your confidence. A Stoic realizes that inner decency and authenticity are more attractive than any fake striving to fit into someone else's vision. Is not only exhausting, but also unsustainable instead of merely listening. By nodding during a conversation, communicate your thoughts and opinions confidently, demonstrate your individuality and willingness to voice your opinions. This entails being genuine and not being aloof or contemptuous. Laugh out loud, playfully tease, and inject some humor into your interactions. When you engage with real curiosity and excitement, it demonstrates that you're secure in who you are. Ladies admire a man who is comfortable in his own skin, who doesn't merely strive to satisfy but also challenges and thrills them. Thus, rather than just conforming to a checklist of attributes, focus on developing a true connection and romance tension. Your best characteristics shine brightest when there's already an attraction, allowing her to appreciate you fully in the context of a romantic interest. Remember, a true Stoic man is self-aware and self-assured, rather than just a kind man attempting to fit in. If you've followed along with me thus far and are still interested, I ask that you pause for a moment and leave a comment below with "Stop being kind" is a straightforward way to show that you genuinely understand the message that we've been investigating. Your involvement is really meaningful and evidence of your dedication to personal development. Let's now take a closer look, and as we continue our investigation, number 6. Don't lead with your pocketbook, do you? 6. Fully recognize her worth. Respecting someone in a relationship is crucial. It's more than just being polite, it's essential. It's about recognizing and valuing her for who she really is. Not just on the surface. This kind of respect means you listen closely to her thoughts and feelings, support her dreams and stand by her during tough times. When you genuinely respect someone, you're not just doing it to get something back. You're showing that you truly care about her happiness and who she is as an individual. Think about this when you're with her. Try to really understand where she's coming from without rushing to share your own stories. For instance, if she opens up about something personal, show you really get it and care, instead of turning the conversation back to you. This not only shows you value her opinions, but also lays the groundwork for trust and deep respect. Real appreciation goes beyond just sweet words or compliments that are meant to make her like you. Remember, Stoic philosophy teaches us that true goodness and honesty can't exist with deception. So avoid pretending to be interested or playing mind games. These might grab her attention for a while, but they won't create lasting trust or respect. Truly valuing her means acknowledging her unique traits and being thankful she's in your life. When she feels truly valued, she'll open up more, sharing her thoughts and feelings. This leads to a deeper and more meaningful bond. Plus, when she sees your sincere appreciation, it often encourages her to do the same, creating a cycle of love and respect. Women often have a huge capacity to love and care, and when they feel truly valued, they tend to show these feelings even more by building a relationship on real respect and appreciation. You earn her trust and love and set the stage for a strong give-and-take relationship. In summary, let's take a cue from Stoicism in our daily life. Genuinely value and respect those around you. This approach isn't just for romantic relationships. It's a way to interact with the world that brings out the best in everyone, including ourselves. By following these Stoic principles, we develop relationships that are not only loving, but also deeply rooted in respect and understanding. Number 7, be coquette. This method is kind of like playing 7. Be coquette, hard to get, but it's really about showing off your cool-headed confidence and not giving too much away too soon. In Stoic philosophy, playing coy isn't about tricking someone or leading them on. It's more about being calm and collected, showing just a little bit of yourself at a time. Think of it as a way to keep some mystery in the air, which naturally makes people want to dig deeper and learn more about you. For instance, when talking about what you love, you might share just enough to spark interest and get questions flowing, rather than spilling all the beans at once. Let's say she talks about a music genre she likes. You could drop a hint about a cool concert you went to recently, but keep the juicy details to yourself for now. This nudges her to ask more, and it keeps her hooked on what you might share next. Being a bit coy the Stoic way also means you're confident in your own skin and aren't desperately seeking approval all the time. This type of confidence is super appealing because it shows you've got layers and depth. People are naturally attracted to things that aren't too easy to get, not because they can't have them, but because they sense there's more than what meets the eye. However, it's important to mix this approach with genuine vibes. Stoicism teaches us to be careful with what we share, but to always stay true and honest. This back and forth should never block a real connection, but should help make your relationship stronger and more meaningful. By keeping things a bit mysterious and sticking to your Stoic roots, you invite her to really get to know you on a deeper level in a respectful and thoughtful way. This can turn a casual chat into a meaningful connection where both of you are genuinely excited to learn more about each other. So remember, catching someone's interest doesn't require playing games. It's all about how you gradually open up about yourself by staying true to Stoic ideals and how you interact. You not only make yourself more attractive, but also build relationships based on real interest and deep respect. By keeping things a bit mysterious and sticking to your Stoic roots, you invite her to really get to know you on a deeper level in a respectful and thoughtful way. This can turn a casual chat into a meaningful connection where both of you are genuinely excited to learn more about each other. So remember, catching someone's interest doesn't require playing games. It's all about how you gradually open up about yourself by staying true to Stoic ideals and how you interact. You not only make yourself more attractive, but also build relationships based on real interest and deep respect. Number 8. Trust is 8. Trust is vital. Vital trust might seem like a basic concept, but it's far more than that. It's the solid foundation of every meaningful and lasting relationship. Stoicism, known for its emphasis on virtues like honesty, integrity, and ethical living, offers a robust framework for understanding and nurturing. Trust is your golden ticket in relationships. It's not only about proving your trustworthiness during monumental events, but also through consistent behavior in everyday interactions. When a woman, or indeed anyone, feels they can truly rely on you, it significantly deepens your levels of communication and connection. Demonstrating consistent reliability and understanding are prized qualities in Stoic philosophy, aligning perfectly with building a trustworthy rapport. Consider the act of listening, genuine listening, when you focus entirely on what she's saying, without merely waiting for a chance to speak. You engage in a form of Stoic attentiveness. This approach values the speaker and cherishes the moment, showing that you respect and care about her thoughts and feelings. Simple yet profound gestures, like maintaining eye contact, offering a sincere smile, and using engaging body language, demonstrate that you are present in the conversation. These aren't merely polite actions. They are powerful demonstrations of respect and care that can significantly enhance trust when she shares her experiences and emotions. It's crucial to respond with curiosity and encouragement. Invite her to elaborate, not just to prolong the conversation, but to truly understand her perspective and feelings. This approach shows that you are not just a passive listener, but are actively engaged in appreciating her insights. It's important to share aspects of your own life as well, creating a two-way dialogue. However, maintaining a balance is key. Dominating the conversation can detract from her experience and potentially erode the trust you are working so hard to build. A Stoic is particularly cautious about judgments and criticisms. If she trusts you enough to discuss personal or challenging topics, that signifies a major step in your relationship. Respect this trust by avoiding harsh judgments or unsolicited advice. Instead, acknowledge her courage and resilience. Compliment her on how her experiences, particularly the difficult ones, highlight her strength. This approach not only strengthens trust, but also deepens her respect and admiration for you. Building trust is truly a marathon, not a sprint. It demands patience, consistency, and authenticity, qualities that Stoics strive to cultivate in every aspect of their lives. Allow her to see who you really are, not through grand gestures, but through daily interactions that showcase your integrity and reliability. By adhering to these Stoic principles, you create an environment where genuine trust can thrive. This doesn't merely open the door to a deeper understanding, it builds a sturdy bridge to a future founded on mutual respect and shared values. Number 9. Igniting your 9. Igniting your maverick soul. Maverick soul. Let's delve a bit deeper into a concept that often stirs excitement in the realm of relationships, the allure of the bad boy. This idea isn't about endorsing reckless behavior or disrespect. Instead, imagine it as embracing the role of a maverick, someone who radiates confidence, authenticity, and a sprinkle of playful, daring traits that are deeply admired in Stoic philosophy. In the philosophy of Stoicism, the ultimate goal is to live virtuously and remain true to oneself. These principles surprisingly align well with the positive traits of the bad boy persona. It's about embracing courage and boldness, not as a rebellion against moral values, but rather as a commitment to living a genuinely fulfilling and authentic life. Picture yourself in a scenario where you're interacting with someone special. You choose to fully engage in the moment, radiating confidence and a dash of charismatic boldness. You're not shy about adding a little cheekiness to the mix, injecting humor and light teasing into your conversations. This approach doesn't tip into disrespect, but instead keeps the interaction lively and unpredictable. Stoic sages like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius emphasize the importance of controlling what we can, our actions and our attitudes, while always responding to others with respect and genuine sincerity. A true maverick from a Stoic viewpoint is completely at ease with who they are. They don't simply conform to please others, but embrace their distinctiveness. This level of authenticity significantly enhances your appeal, positioning you not just as another face in the crowd, but as someone who stands out as genuine and self-assured. Moreover, being a maverick means breaking the mold in a positive way. It's not about being contrarian for the sake of it, but about challenging norms and making personal choices about what's truly valuable and worthy of pursuit. For instance, while others might chase the latest trends, you might find yourself sticking to what aligns with your values and passions, in your choice of hobbies, your fashion sense, or the subjects you choose to discuss. This authenticity and fearless approach to life attract others towards you. People are naturally drawn to those who are unapologetically themselves, who show clear intentions about what they want in life, and who treat others with respect and keen curiosity. It's about creating an interaction that's not just about engaging with someone, but inviting them to explore the depth of your personality and your values. So when you think about tapping into your inner bad boy, consider it an invitation to embrace your inner maverick. Live boldly and authentically. Embrace life's adventures with enthusiasm and interact with others in ways that are both respectful and delightfully unpredictable. By doing so, you not only enhance your personal allure, but also enrich your interactions in ways that are deeply rooted in the wise teachings of Stoicism. Number 10. Imitation game. Let's explore a subtle, but imitation game impactful technique for forging connections that can feel almost magical when executed properly. Mirroring this method involves more than just mimicking someone's actions. It's about displaying empathy and understanding in ways that truly resonate from a Stoic viewpoint. Mirroring involves carefully observing and aligning with another person's emotions and behaviors to foster a seamless and harmonious interaction. It's a way of showing the other person, I see you, I hear you, and I understand you. Mirroring focuses on the finer details. Observe how she shows her excitement or interest. For instance, if she's thrilled about a new movie or a book she's reading, share that excitement. This doesn't mean pretending to be interested. Rather, engage sincerely by asking questions or expressing genuine curiosity. This conveys that you value her interests and are keen to participate in them. Additionally, mirroring can also relate to speech patterns and body language. If she speaks faster when excited, it might be natural for you to slightly increase your speaking pace to match hers. If she leans forward while sharing a story, leaning in as well can create a sense of closeness and attentiveness. These subtle adjustments can signal to her subconsciously that you're both in tune, significantly enhancing the sense of connection. However, it's vital to practice mirroring with subtlety and authenticity. Stoicism promotes the importance of authentic interactions, guided by wisdom and ethical intentions. Simply echoing her every move or word, without grasping the underlying emotions or context, can seem insincere or even unsettling. Instead, thoughtfully incorporate these observations into your behavior to naturally strengthen your rapport. For instance, If she expresses a passion for certain cuisines or hobbies, you might share your own experiences or interests in those areas, not to overshadow her but to establish common ground. This not only keeps the conversation lively, but also emphasizes a shared understanding and mutual respect as you navigate your daily interactions. Think about how you can utilize mirroring to enhance your relationships. Reflect through a Stoic lens. Are you staying true to your nature as a rational and social being? Are you cultivating genuine connections, rooted in respect and understanding? These considerations will not only improve your relationships, but also enrich your practice of Stoicism. Number 11. Cultivate. 11. Cultivate self-confidence. Self-confidence. Stoicism teaches us to hold ourselves in high regard, but also to keep our egos in check with humility and an awareness of others. This balance sets us apart from narcissism by fostering self-assurance, without tipping into arrogance. Being confidently self-aware means recognizing your value and skills without putting others down. It's about developing an inner confidence that whispers, "I know my worth," and letting this assurance shape your actions and interactions. When you truly understand your own value, it naturally attracts others. This type of confidence is compelling because it revolves around self-awareness and mastery, not just self-promotion. Imagine someone who knows their strengths and shares them without bragging. This person doesn't seek constant approval from others because they are secure in what they can do and know their limits. They might steer a project or conversation with calm confidence, making choices based on knowledge, not ego. This grounded confidence is the heart of Stoic self-assurance. It draws people in because it's rooted in genuine ability and values. However, it's important to tread carefully. Here there's a thin line between healthy self-esteem and off-putting arrogance. Stoicism guides us to find this balance through self-reflection and humility. By doing this, you ensure your confidence also comes with a respect for others, making you more approachable and relatable. This balanced confidence can indeed make you more attractive. It tells her that being with you isn't just about boasting your achievements, but about sharing a path of mutual growth and respect. Leading with confidence that's tempered by Stoic wisdom invites her into a deeper, more enriching experience. It's about growing together, not just showcasing one's prowess. When you put this into action, let your actions and decisions show that you respect yourself without dimming anyone else's light. Demonstrate that while you focus on your own goals and values, you're also open to sharing your life's journey. This approach does more than capture interest. It builds a real connection, inviting her to form a partnership based on mutual respect and admiration. As we keep weaving Stoic principles into our daily lives, strive to maintain a balance between confidence and humility. This balance doesn't just enhance your interactions, it also helps you cultivate relationships that are rooted in genuine respect and shared values. As we conclude our session today, we hope our dive into the Stoic method, conclusion of forging meaningful connections, has not only enlightened but also inspired you. Imagine being not just a fleeting thought, but a lasting, significant presence in her thoughts. This may seem daunting, but with the techniques and insights we've discussed today, you're well equipped to turn this into reality. Remember, achieving this goal involves smart, subtle strategies, using your newfound knowledge to cultivate deeper and more impactful relationships. If you've stayed with us until the end and feel that you've gained valuable insights, please share your thoughts by commenting below with, "I got it." This simple action helps us gauge how our content resonates with you and how we can better tailor our discussions to meet your needs. We highly value your feedback and are keen to hear about your experiences or any success stories from applying these principles. If you haven't done so already, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to get notifications this way, where you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos, which are filled with more tips, strategies and discussions designed to help you navigate the complexities of relationships and personal growth. Don't forget, for more compelling content and to dive deeper into topics like this, check out the recommended video that should be popping up on your screen soon. It's chosen to enhance what you've learned today and broaden your understanding of active interpersonal dynamics. Thank you once again for joining us. We're excited to continue this journey with you, delving into not only relationships, but also personal development and the enduring insights of Stoicism. Until our next video, keep striving for genuine connections. Embrace the philosophy of thoughtfulness and understanding, and transform how you interact with the world around you. See you next time.